Hari itu udah mau lari kan?
Terjebak gitu. Bentar.
Udah mau lari hari itu sama ini. Dibilang kan sama orang botnya itu pemborong. Bos mau lari nih. Gak boleh lari.
From this North Sumatran port, it's a 2-hour ride into the Malacca Straits to find a grim tale of cruelty and abuse. Hundreds of young children trapped as slaves on these traditional fishing platforms known as Jermals, which produce the highly prized salted anchovies sold throughout Indonesia and exported to Japan, Malaysia and Singapore. After being refused access to several platforms, at nightfall we approached one, where the foreman was renowned for his cruelty and where the workload was constant. Most of the boys on this Jermal are underage, subjected to backbreaking work for a wage of less than $20 a month. The foreman definitely wasn't keen to have us on board. It took half an hour to convince him that we weren't going to get in the way. But clearly his main concern was that we'd see that several of his workers were mere children, living in fear and held virtually captive. Although illegal in Indonesia, low-paid child labour has always been a feature of this industry. So as not to arouse the foreman's suspicions, we tried to speak to the oldest boy first, one of only 2 on board above the legal age. But no sooner had we sat down, it was back to work.
Waktunya kerja.
Waktu kerja sekarang?
Iya. Itu lonceng itu punya apa kerja?
And so it goes on, day and night, separating the anchovies from the other fish, boiling and then drying them. The night we spent on the Jermal, work finished early, at 11 p.m. At high tide, they work up to 20 hours a day, resting for only a few minutes every hour. At least the low tides at the moment mean they can sleep 6 uninterrupted hours before dawn, when it starts all over again. At the mercy of the elements, in the middle of the ocean, far from their homes and families, this is no life for young children.
Langgar banyak gantung sekarang ini. Yang balik sana banyak itu. Ada hasil juga.
The foreman has worked on the Jermals for over 25 years and has seen a steady decline in the numbers of fish being caught.
Mula-mula tu banyak ikan. Tahun 74. Dalam 2-3-4 tahun ini dah banyak merosot.
And now new problems like campaigns against child labour are making his life even more difficult. Activists have visited this Jermal several times recently to take underage boys away. As far as he's concerned, it's unwelcome interference.
Oh, coba dibawa saya, dibawa ke apa sana. Udah dibawa, dipulangkan juga lagi. Udah dibawa sana nanti dipulangkan juga, urus sama bos pulangkan juga. Yang muda kan agak tahan dia ya.
Tahan apa?
Ya baru rumah tangga dia kan, rumah tangga kan ingat-ingat apanya saja. Yang muda-muda gini macam yang tak teringat dia. Punya istri mana tahan dia sampai 3 minggu.
In the end, it will be competition from the big ships carrying all the latest technology that could mean the end of the Jermals.
Komputer pun tak ada ikannya pula macam
Batu.
Main komputer pun tak ada ikannya, macam ini lah, macam awak ini, tunggu ikan masuk saja, lebih mampus lah. Kalau orang tu bisa lari dari sini nggak ada, itu gue bilang tadi, laut ini tak lama, biasa setahun 2 tahun nanti tengok lah, lebih parah lagi.
So he takes his frustration out on the boys. They were obviously terrified of him, and we had to surreptitiously record these interviews.
Sudah berapa lama ini?
3 bulan.
Selama itu nggak injak darat ya? Jadi rata-rata semua yang di sini mau pulang?
Ya rata-rata semua mau pulang, nggak tahan.
Apanya nggak tahan?
Itu kepalanya keras sekali. Udah kena marah gitu.
Sama si bos?
Ya gitu, kadang mukul juga, kadang enggak. Serba salah ke sini. Hah?
Sama kamu juga pernah pukul?
Sama.
Ya lihat ke saya dong.
Wis pernah di mana? Di ngomong. Pernah.
Jadi cerita dong, gimana? Sama saya cerita apa kejadian apa? Jadi kalau bisa kamu pulang aja langsung kalau bisa. Apa?
Nggak tahu juga.
Maksudnya kalau ada kesempatan pulang
Nggak dikasih sama kepalanya.
tapi kalau dikasih mau.
Kadang dia ngapa darat ininya kumat dia mau mana dia. Kadang-kadang sendiri apa? Kadang-kadang berpikir gak tahan gitu.
Sama kerjanya
Keras juga. Capek yang giling itu. Yang kayak gitu.
kamu
Juga mau dipukul gitu ya, masih ada juga.
pernah pikir mau lari sendiri?
Pernah dulu mau lari konangan. Tapi pernah dulu mau ngapa lari tapi apa terjebak gitu.
And of course, the work itself is very dangerous. Putra had a bad accident 2 weeks ago, injuring his head when his shirt caught on the winch and he was thrown from the platform. There's no compensation, no danger money or safety procedures. And if past experience is anything to go by, there's not even a guarantee he'll be paid after his 3 months here. But some of the boys have nowhere else to go. They're either orphans or from broken homes.
Dari kecil dibuang ibu saya, dikasih nenek. Dari kecil sampai besar segini saya kasih nenek. Yang nyara saya nenek.
But Putra does have a family home. And back in his village we meet his mother, who says she never wanted him to go in the first place. But he'd never seen the sea, and he insisted.
Iya, bapaknya yang larang, tapi dia mau apa aja pergi gitu.
Apakah ini juga mau suruh ke sana nanti?
Siapa? Kalau bisa satu aja lah, nggak usah lagi.
When we told her about his accident, she was visibly upset.
Ya rumahnya kayu nggak punya rumah kecil saya.
There will never be a shortage of children to work on the Jermals in poverty-stricken Indonesia. Hangouts like the North Sumatran capital's main bus terminal are favourite recruiting grounds. Muhammad Jailani works with street children. He finds many of the children here have worked on the Jermals.
Pergi kerja di Jerman?
Hah? Banyak.
Banyak kerja di Jerman?
Banyak.
Kawan-kawan
Baru-baru ini ada 2 orang dari sini.
dua orang dari sini?
Dari gang luar sana. Dari tetangga gang kami.
Saya lihat pekerjaan yang dilakukan pemerintah khususnya tidak efektif karena tidak ada program yang jelas yang dilakukan oleh pemerintah sendiri, dan juga tidak ada kebijakan-kebijakan yang dikeluarkan oleh pemerintah itu sendiri untuk melarang pengusaha itu mempekerjakan anak-anak di Jerman. Kita sudah lihat mulai tahun 93 ada 8 kasus kematian anak-anak yang berada di Jerman. Ini menandakan kondisi yang sangat buruk anak-anak bekerja di Jerman dalam kondisi kesehariannya. Kasus terakhir yang kami temukan, anak-anak melarikan diri dari Jerman, dia melarikan diri memakai kuali dengan berenang memakai kuali di laut. Tapi kualinya kemudian tenggelam, dia terpaksa berenang selama 2 hari 2 malam di laut. Sampai kemudian 1 orang anak ditemukan oleh satuan polisi perairan, terus 1 orang anak lagi ditemukan oleh nelayan. Ketika kami melakukan penelitian, juga ada anak yang melarikan diri dari Jerman dengan cara dia melompat dari Jerman dan kemudian masuk ke dalam ruang mesin bot tim kami, tim research kami. Sampai dia tidak melihat Jerman lagi, baru dia berani keluar dari ruang mesin itu.